Right, we have Welling United manager Jamie Coyle after a really good 3-1 victory for the Wings against St Albans. Jamie, I thought that was a patient display. I don't think we deserve to be behind, but I do think we just about deserve to win it. Do you agree with that?
I thought we thoroughly deserved to win it, if I'm honest with you. I thought the first half we was a little bit sloppy when we won the ball back, a little bit rushed and hurried in possession, but the messages at half-time was just to be a little bit more composed on the ball when we won it back, and the second half I thought our quality was so much better, and I thought on the grand scheme of things we actually deserved to get a clean sheet today. I don't think Bailey's had a save to make outside of obviously the penalty, but the boys have been tremendous today. You know, I'm really proud of them after some of the performances and the result last week to come back and beat a team that have scored 11 goals in the last 2 games and never really looked like we was going to concede. That's a massive positive today.
Their biggest threat, Reece Williamson, I think Ben had him in his pocket today, and also Ryan was back helping out when he had to as well. Did you agree that he's probably their biggest threat and we kept him completely quiet? We kind of spoke about it as our whole training session really on Thursday night was just trying to double up on him, because we know what he's capable of. He's a top class player, and on his day he's one of the best wingers in this league. So it was something that if we kind of eradicated his threat, and apart from obviously the penalty where Ryan's dangled a leg, I thought both of them doubled up really well with him and dealt with him and kept him quiet. And for a player like that to not see much of the ball and not really affect the game, it's a testament to them too. They're one of the best attacking teams in the league, and to put in such a good defensive display and see out a decent win at home, that's got to give us a lot of confidence going on in the season.
Of course it does. You know, I think there's a lesson to be learnt today, and I think it's the players learning the lesson, is that, you know, you've got all the quality in the world in our squad, and if you have 1 or 2 players that don't work hard enough in a team, it don't matter who you're playing against, you lose the game. And today, you know, it's a minimum requirement we always speak about. Even if it's not quite happening on the ball, if you work hard out of possession and you stick together, you'll win more than you lose, and that's what's happened today. And we've had some great quality with Jamie and Brad in the final third, and they've turned them a few decent clearances into chances, and they look like a constant threat, and what a great partnership. You know, in the first game of them playing together, they look like a real handful up there.
I thought Jamie's second half really sort of seemed to get a lot of confidence from it, and he started doing a lot of good things in good areas of the pitch. And him and Brad, I mean, the third goal where Brad could have easily had a shot and he's just rolled it across for Jamie, I mean, that's a nice touch as well. I thought he showed a lot of class from Brad. Yeah,
it is class. You know, we know what he's capable of, Brad, and it's great that we're getting him in form at the right time of the season, because the last four weeks he's been unplayable at times, and what a great finish as well. So it's not only that, he's working hard. It's going to take maybe 1 or 2 weeks to get that real chemistry up there in terms of one of them dropping in at times, but I thought today they worked so hard, and the quality that we know they both got showed as well, and with Brad's unselfishness, what a great goal for Jamie.
You made a few changes today, can you talk us through them? I mean, Ben coming back in for Archie, no Jeffrey.
Yeah, I just need to change things up a little bit. There's no hiding the fact there were some poor performances last week, and if we are going to make a push between now and the end of the season and getting the playoffs, we need players that are going to give 110%, and we had that today. I thought Jebby done fantastic in terms of being narrow when we didn't have the ball, worked hard when their winger had it and doubled up with drives, and had the real quality as well and set up a couple of opportunities for us, because we know we've got that. And Archie's done really well. He's had a great run in the side. There's a couple of goals that potentially he could have done better with in the last couple of games, but he's young. He hasn't really had a full season at left back, so he's still learning. And I'm just, you know, for his own development, we'll bring him out of the team, and he'll get another opportunity, I'm sure, between now and the end of the season. And Ben, what a fantastic way to come back and deal with one of the best wingers in this league. And for someone who hasn't played for 3 or 4 weeks to come in and deal with Reece the way he did today, I'm really pleased.
It sets standards for them players that now you can go back to them and say that's your standard, you've got to stick to that standard.
Yeah, but that's been the standard since I've took over at the club. You know, we need people that are going to work hard, and if you don't, like we did last week, not only will you not play, unfortunately you'll lose the game. It doesn't matter who you're playing against, and that's what's important now. Between now and the end of the season, we've got 13 games left. If we show that work rate, that desire, that hunger we did today, with the quality that we got, whether it's off the bench or whether it's the starting 11, we'll win more than we lose. And if we do that, we'll be in the playoffs at the end of the year.
We've got a game on Saturday, and we know we're going to have to turn up and play well, because you'll know the manager well, you know all about them. It's a good test for us to go there.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be, between now and the end of the season, you'll be playing against teams that are fighting for their lives at the bottom, ones that are fighting for the playoffs, and every game now is going to be a cup final. It really is, and we need players now to Yeah, I said to him at the start, it's all good all having a 7 or 8 out of 10 this week. Can you replicate it from between now and the end of the season? We've had a little bit of inconsistency and a lot of individual mistakes recently, but I can only take positives away from today. I really can. A team that have, like you say, in terms of attacking threat, they're huge. You know, they've scored 11 goals in the last 2 games, and you know, I'm repeating what I said already. It didn't look like they really threatened us today. You know, and we dealt with everything they threw at us. I thought Merson was a threat in the air, especially early on in the game, but we got our shape better in the second half and dealt with the second ball in behind. And I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased. I'm going home really happy today because I'm proud of the performance of individuals as well as collectively today.
What did you say after? Did you think we were better in the second half, Jamie, or were you happy with how we played in the first half?
I was happy because we defended well. You know, if you do that at this level and you reduce mistakes, you always get chances because the ability we've got in our squad, you're always going to create chances. But the problem we've had recently, we've had to score 3 or 4 goals at home to actually win games because we've conceded too many. So that was a positive. But today there was some real intelligent performances out there, just picking and choosing when they run forward and make runs in behind, and it was great. But you know, like I say, we've got to see that again next week and the week after that now. And if you do that, you stay in the team and we move forward. And I'm sure we'll be there or thereabouts if we carry on playing like we did today.
Jamie, well done today and good to bounce back from last week, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you.